A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Johnson and Okongwu man the post position. Filling the perimeter slots are Daniels and Ricochet. And it's Young in at the 1 spot. And for the Pelicans, Williamson out there with Trey Murphy. Then there's Jordan Poole. Then there's Murray. And it's Messi in at the center filling out the middle. I've heard coaches talk about slicing the NBA schedule into 10-game increments. Is that something that you recall when you played?
Well, keeping focus on portions of a long season can keep players focused, especially during road trips. Big goals are reached through small steps.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for New Orleans. Pass to Messi. Takes the 3. And Trey Murphy hits from deep.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
And that begins what should be a terrific battle between these teams.
Now, here is Young. From 20 feet out. Jump shot is good that time.
And defensively, you have to be so disciplined against Trae Young. He's a threat at every level.
Hey, yo, right here.
Williamson looking it over. Banked in off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Ricochet. Johnson the screen. To the inside. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Trey Murphy.
Yeah, Johnson is really coming into his zone. That is great determination right there.
And Tim, breaking down Jalen Johnson's game, what jumps out to you?
Well, Kevin, I think it's his versatility. He can really do everything out there. And when you combine it with his size and athleticism, he's got star written all over him.
That's good from Johnson.
Well, for Jalen Johnson, the biggest thing is just staying healthy. Because when he is good to go, he is a huge weapon for this team.
Now here's Murray. This game he had 28 points. Pass to Poole. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Young outside. From deep. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And that's what he does every night. He stretches the floor. Trae Young at his best.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Murray outside. Over Young. Okongwu grabs the board.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
Okongwu a screen. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Talk about a fast start. 4 for 4 right out of the gate.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Murray. And the layup's good off the glass.
That is special body control there by Murray against that contact in the paint. Still able to get it to fall.
Young with the ball. He has 5. Johnson outside. Back to Young. Puts up a deep 3. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss.
Well, they missed one after 4 straight makes. Still a good start to the game.
Young against Murray. And it's Ricochet with the rebound. The Hawks leading by 3. Pass to Young. Johnson for 3. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. The Pelicans have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Murray the pass to Poole. On the wing, that's good on the jump shot. He has 5.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
Well, the key is to take what the defense allows. That is smart basketball.
It's blocked. And so Poole will bring it up for the Pelicans. They trail by 1. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
Really tough loss in overtime in that last game. It took a lot out of them. I'm curious to see how they respond in this one.
Here's Young. He picked up 24 points in their last one against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And he really hurt them at the free throw line.
Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. Murray kicks to Poole. They set the pick. Here's Williamson. Okongwu grabs the board.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
That is so tough to stop. Trae Young accelerates and then stops on a dime to knock down that jumper.
Here's Murray. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
And the first one drops. Well, you won't find many point guards with better physical tools, Tim, than DeJounte Murray.
Well, Kevin, he's 6'4" with a 6'10" wingspan. That makes him disruptive defensively, and he is more than capable on the other end.
And so Murray nails both of them.
And there you see DeJounte Murray showing great leadership, showing you what a great teammate he can be, sharing the basketball and playing the game with a lot of passion.
Now, here is Young. He's got 8 to the paint. Here's Okongwu.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Here's Murray. New Orleans moving the ball around. Poole on the wing. And stolen by Daniels. Over to the wing. Here's Rizachet. Guarded by Poole. Johnson sets the screen for Daniels. That 3 off the mark. The Pelicans trail. Here's the floater. And Williamson gets it to go. Williamson's got his second bucket of the night.
And such a force moving around the paint. Zion goes where he wants.
Atlanta's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. Pass to Daniel. Here's Rizachet. They just worked San Antonio in that last game. The kick out to Young. No good from outside. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Now here's Williamson. Pass to Nisi. Hits it from 3-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's Young. 8 points for him. Here's Rizachet. Back to Young. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Young's got 10.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Ball's knocked loose. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Daniels. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
The Pelicans have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Pass to Misi. Rizachet with it. Now defended by Williamson. Young in the corner. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Down low. Here's Okongwu. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at New Orleans. I know they would have liked a better start, but they're 10th in the conference right now.
And, you know, for the Pelicans, they haven't packed any big surprises into the early part of this season. They're right in the middle of the NBA's pecking order.
And this is just about where I thought they'd be. The truth is, to get to the next level for this team, they're probably going to need to make a big trade at some point.
Cool. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, the last thing you want to do is send Poole to the free throw line. You're talking about a guy who has led the league in free throw percentage.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
And the confidence Poole plays with, you got to admire. He feels like he can hit from anywhere on the floor.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Queens checked in. And Fears is subbed in for Murray. Then for the Hawks, Zinkas, he's checked in for Johnson. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Daniels. Okongwu, the pass to Alexander-Walker. Now Rizachet. Oh, good with the triple.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Pass to Okongwu. It's tipped. Fires from 14. Misi grabs the rebound. Misi's got his 4th rebound in this one. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Now, here's Poole. Boy, he just disappeared against Dallas when they needed him the most.
Yeah, a little bully ball that time from Jordan Poole down low. Really creative with that finish.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Alexander-Walker. Now, Okongwu. Boy, that win the other night against the Spurs, another guy who really showed up to play. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Young. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Young's got 12 in the game.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Williamson with it. He has 6. Williamson double teamed. To the left wing. Here's Fears. Off target with his 3. The Hawks trailing. Pass to Alexander-Walker. Lets the 3 fly. Misi grabs the rebound. Misi's got 5 rebounds tonight. Jay, that one goes in. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
So it's the Hawks now, and going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
And just couldn't make the most of their meetings last year. Ended up splitting the season series. Just doing the job on the backboard.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Williamson kicks to Poole. Good. And now a 5-point Pelican lead.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
1:10 left to play here in the first. Young pass to Alexander Walker. Young against Poole. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Ricochet.
He's got a nose for the bucket. Ricochet ready to go once he got it.
There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Williamson outside. To the wing on the left. Here's Fears. Rebound Atlanta. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
The key when you go into a hostile territory is play with a purpose and stay true to your game plan. That's what they did.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Here's Young, and that's good for 2. Young's got 14 points for the game.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Pelicans on top. They're up by 2. From New Orleans, back in a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And that's where their advantage is. Throw the ball inside, make it difficult for the defense to make some decisions.
The Pelicans leading. This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Kennard is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Newell. And it's Krejci in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Hawks, they're shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. It's tipped.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? The Hawks trail by 4. Here's Kennard. Hawkins with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. Count that bucket. Bay's got the lead up to 6 now for New Orleans.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Tim, we know every team in the league needs shooting, and that's something that Jordan Hawkins can provide.
Well, he's got beautiful mechanics on his shot, Kevin, and a quick release. He still has room to grow, but shooters are going to find minutes.
Just 5 to shoot. Porzingis kicks to Kennard. Offline with his 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Bay with a screen on Kennard. Hawkins passes to Bay. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Going up strong through the contact. Bay getting it done.
The Hawks trail by 8. Now, Alexander Walker. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Kennard. They set the screen. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Porzingis can't hit.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Hay gets the bucket.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
For Atlanta, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Now, here's Kennard. Tight defense on him. Pass to Krejci. Just 5 on the clock. To end the cold streak. Here's Newell. Misses the 3.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Now, Fears. Defended by Alexander Walker. Here's Bay. And the 3 off target. The Hawks trail by 10, and Sadiq Bey picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. New Orleans making some changes here. Trey Murphy's checked in for Bey. Zion Williamson comes in for Hawkins. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Jose Alvarado. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. You know, Tim, you look at everything that goes into preparing for an NBA game, there are a lot of moving parts there.
That's the part that fans don't really see, Kevin. So much goes into preparation every single night, particularly to get ready for the start of the season.
How about just getting your body ready, game to game, week to week?
No, it's not only maintaining from day to day, it's also preparing your body to go into a very long and grueling season.
Alexander Walker with the ball. No scoring in this one. Back to Daniels. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
I really like Daniels' decision-making. He is so good at reading pick and rolls and knowing when to take it himself and when to dish it.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Murray, the pass to Williamson. Over to the left wing. Williamson is screen on Daniels. Pierce's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 8. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Trae Young is learning to become more of a threat when he's off the ball. He said at every level there's a different type of game. Now, knowing the NBA game, I'm more patient, understanding how the game is, how to control it from the beginning to the end, and how you need to win. Guys?
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Now here's Johnson. He's coming off a 13-point game against San Antonio. 5 on the clock. Back to Young. For Murray.
Well, that's just perfect timing defensively for Murray right there. His instincts on this end are really impressive.
Pass to Queen. Williamson outside. New Orleans moving it around. Good. Nice job down low. Williamson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Pelicans.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Another miss by Young.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Over in the corner, Williamson. Off target from outside. The Hawks trail by 10. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Daniels. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, Daniels is a big wing, and he is aggressive around the rim.
New Orleans has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Murray kicks to Williamson. Pass to Fear. Back to Williamson. Fires for three. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Here's Atlanta now. Alexander Walker on the wing. Scoreless thus far. Outside Daniels. The shot misses. Murray with the defensive effort. Pelicans leading by 8. Young with no one around. Pelicans with the rebound.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it. Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
To the inside. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Well, he is a very mobile 6'9" wing, and Johnson is showing you he's a perfect pick-and-roll partner.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Yves Missi, he's checked in for New Orleans. Poole comes in for Fear. And then for Atlanta, Okongwu's checked in for Porzingis. And it's Reza Shea in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Pass to Missi. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Daniel. Let's see some of the numbers here for Okongwu. Three-pointer.
Well, Johnson's defensive commitment has really improved. He now locks in on that end of the floor, and he will stay glued to you.
And the Hawks with possession here. The Pelicans make their last shot. Pass to Reza Shea. Johnson sets the screen for Reza Shea. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Trey Murphy.
I love how fearless Johnson is. He does not back down from contact.
First one falls for him. As we canvass the league and look at the landscape, some tremendous young talent on the wing, Tim. Who might be the best wing player 5 years down the road, say?
Well, I'm looking at Anthony Edwards right now because of the skill, the athletic ability, and then the competitive desire. I think he wants to be great. You'd also look at guys like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, certainly. And then you've got a guy like Cade Cunningham in Detroit, who hasn't even started to scratch the surface.
Boy, you've made a great list of guys right there, for sure. Murray, good.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
Johnson with a screen on Murray. Young from outside. Pelicans with the rebound. Nisi's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Young. He's got 14. Outside Daniel. Reza Shea wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Reza Shea's got his second bucket tonight. New Orleans leading by 7. And here is Murray. He's got 9. Williamson, the pass to Poole. Williamson with the screen for Poole. 6 on the shot clock. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Young taking his time here. Pass to Daniel. Okongwu with a screen on Poole. Here's Daniels. Pelicans with the rebound. Nisi's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And that one's good. Williamson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, it's certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. Outside Daniels. Johnson outside. Pass to Okongwu. Young outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Johnson outside. Tries again. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Okongwu.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Take a look at the Hawks. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot.
And right now for Atlanta, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
Well, they were in everyone's crosshairs, and they've actually outperformed some of those predictions. That is not easy to do with a target on your back.
Now here's Williamson. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the charts.
Well, it's easy to see why this team trusts Young to facilitate this offense. His decision-making is tremendous.
New Orleans leading by 5. Williamson left side. Pass to Messi. Shoots. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
And there's a minute 45 left now here in the second. Young from outside. Messi grabs the rebound. Messi's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Murray finds Williamson. This one for 3. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Daniels from deep. Johnson. Messi grabs the rebound. Pelicans shooting 47% from the floor since the end of the first quarter. Williamson outside. Murray, no good.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
Williamson kicks to Poole. Pass to Murray. Young with the steal. Driving inside. Makes it off the glass. Young's got 16 points.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the half. Baseline try. Young with the steal.
Who's got ball?
12 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Okongwu. Clock at 4. Here's Ricochet. Can't hit the free throw line jump. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pelicans lead by 5. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie Laporte has got something for us.
I'm joined now by Coach Quinn Snyder, and they were giving you some trouble in transition. How do you slow them down?
Well, I think we had a couple early where we were in good positions. We just didn't make the right read, and that's the biggest thing. But more than anything, whether it's a make or a miss or a turnover, we just got to really sprint back and be urgent.
The sense of urgency is key. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the New Orleans Pelicans.
they've been choosy when hunting for shots, guys. I like that. Trying to capitalize on every single possession.
Yeah, you love the consistency in their approach. Really methodical. And guys, now let's see what games have yet to tip off. The Los Angeles Clippers will be playing against the Hornets in Charlotte. Start time, 1 o'clock Eastern.
I think this game is going to be closer than many people think.
The kind of game where the underdog often comes away with the win. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
New Orleans leading by 5. Jordan Poole is out there with Murray. Then there's Trey Murphy. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's Messi in at the center position. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half.
A true highlight of Ricochet's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. They've led by as much as 10. Good on the bucket. Williamson's got 12 in the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
And last season's most improved player, and Tim, I know you like this guy, Dyson Daniels, a rising player.
Well, Kevin, he is an elite defender, already one of the best we have in this league, and he's just getting started.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Murray, the pass to Poole. Back to Murray. Williamson outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That is his first foul of the game. Young against Murray. And again, it's Atlanta.
Well, all systems go here early on. That's 3 in a row since Jump Street.
Murray looking around. Over in the corner, Williamson. Back to Murray. New Orleans moving the ball around. And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That's foul number 2 for him. Poole with no one around. Buries it from three-point range. 9 points in the game so far.
And you see Jordan Poole off the ball, always ready to catch and release. Shoot that rock, Jordan.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Okongwu with a screen on Williamson. Into the lane. Count that one. Okongwu's now got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. They'll find themselves in the middle of the string of 3 straight at home. Murray finds Williamson. Poole outside. Shot clock at 6. It's up a 3. Atlanta with the rebound.
Chalk run up for the defense. They forced a difficult shot.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%. So no doubt he's pleased with that.
For Atlanta, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Here's Murray. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. A moment to check out who the New Orleans Pelicans have coming up. On Monday, they'll go up against Vucevic and the Chicago Bulls. Then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Jaren Jackson and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And for that game against the Warriors, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
And the first one at the line is good. So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me. You definitely do.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
A moment now to see the numbers for Dyson Daniels. He's right around 9 points a night, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
Yeah, it's all about great energy, and he brings that part to the game. His teammates feed off of that.
Daniels with the steal. Young in the corner. There's the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Now here's Murray. 11 points in the game. Pass to Nisi. And here is Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Well, you love seeing this from Zion. The talent we know is undeniable, and tonight, so is the production.
The Hawks leading by 3. Outside Daniel. Back to Young. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Murray against Young. It counts, and the foul. It's going to be on Trae Young.
And that's just great body control by Murray. He took the hit, and he plowed right through it.
And, guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Hawks?
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
Now, here is Young. 25 points in the game. The quick look, no good that time.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
And it's Williamson missing. The Hawks leading. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. Inside and stolen by Okongwu. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Ricochet. And the dunk by Ricochet.
Ricochet so talented with the ball in his hands.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw, no good.
Well, there's no denying the fact when Zion Williamson is on the court, he is a force. The key is just keeping him on the floor.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Here's Rizeshay. He's covered by Murray. Young for three, and he's good on the three ball. And it's a 7-point Atlanta lead.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Murray outside. Pass to Nisi. Daniels with the steal. To the middle, deflects the pass. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. And stolen by Williamson. Lays it up off the glass. Williamson's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they're just giving it to Zion and letting him go to work. Not a bad game plan, if you ask me.
Atlanta leading by 5. Young left side. Down low. Here's Okongwu. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists tonight.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Now here's Williamson. He's got 16. Murray, the pass to Williamson. Williamson double team. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Pass to Daniel. For 3, here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Williamson. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. On the wing, Murray. Rebound, Atlanta. Okongwu's now got his 7th rebound here tonight. Drives to the hoop, and the whistle blows as the basket counts in a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up. Rizeshay has done a lot to quiet the doubters after being the #1 overall pick in 2024.
Well, in a draft without a lot of star power at the top, the Hawks took the kind of prototype wing you can't have too many of, and he has made good on that pick.
New Orleans making a switch here. Queens checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Alexander Walker's checked in.
One shot.
The free throw from Rizeshay. So, Tim, when you played, you were one of the league's best sharpshooters. Did you ever look around and pick things up off of other guys you watch shoot the ball well?
No question. In fact, I learned a lot about how to move off the ball by watching other guys as I made my way through college and eventually became a pro. And even when I was in the league, I would study other players to pick up things on their footwork and how to get my release a little bit quicker.
Give me one player that you really studied hard.
Well, there's no question Del Curry was the guy I watched because he needed very little time to get that shot off, coming off of his screen. And unfortunately, several times I got there late against him and learned my lesson.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. A lot of conversation in the NBA about expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver said there are clearly markets out there that are very interested and will run through a process. I'm looking forward to it. There's an enormous amount of interest out there. It's on the league to look at it holistically. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
Wow, Murray's energy really makes him so tough to contain, and he knows how to put a defender in a bad spot.
He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line so far. Free throw good, Murray. Atlanta making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in. Second free throw, no good. Here's Atlanta now. They're on a 13-5 run. Pass to Johnson. Here's Rizachet. He's got 13. And he drives in. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Porzingis has got 5 points so far.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Now here's Murray. He's got 15. Poole outside. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Alexander Walker. And it comes off the front of the rim. Pass to Rizachet. Porzingis sets the pick for Rizachet. Goes up at the stripe. Pelicans with the rebound. Queens got his 5th rebound in this one. To the paint. Rizachet with the steal. Fast break to Hawks. Johnson, a wide open look. Another 3 for Atlanta.
He typically does most of his scoring in the mid-range or at the rim, but Johnson's showing you right there he does have that kind of range to rely on as well.
Here's Queen. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Bays checked in for Yves Missi. Fears comes in for Trey Murphy. And it's Jose Alvarado in for DeJounte Murray. Atlanta also making some changes here. Newell comes in for Jalen Johnson. And it's Kennard in for Dyson Daniel. And the free throw, no good. 1:57 left to play here in the third. Pass to Rizachet. Now, Alexander Walker. His three-pointers off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Alvarado with it. Kennard covering. Alvarado passes to Poole. Back to Alvarado. And it's off from three-point range. The Hawks leading by 14. Kennard for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Kennard's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so Poole will bring it up for New Orleans. A floater, and the layup is good.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
The Hawks shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Porzingis sets the pick for Rizachet. Shoots the 3. That's no good. He is 5 of 11 shooting from the field for the game. To the left side wing. The 3 ball. Bangs home the trifecta. That's 7 points for Jeremiah Fears.
With the level of talent from beyond the arc these days, you have to treat everyone like a shooter.
Porzingis finds Rizachet. And Sadiq Bey picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Zion Williamson's checked in for Jordan Poole. Then for the Hawks, Krejci's checked in. Young is subbed in for Luke Kennard. Pelicans on D. Porzingis sets the pick for Young. Three-pointer. The shot off that time. Now Fears. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Pelicans have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game. And that one falls for Fears. Good on both.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. And he continues to torment them from three-point range. A total of 5 threes for him in the game now. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so in the game for the Hawks, Newell out there with Porzingis. Then it's Trae Young. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Krejci in at the 3 slot. Here's Alvarado. Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass fake. To the inside. Here's Newell. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And so it's New Orleans with it. A 12-point game. Here's Williamson. Count it. Good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Krejci. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Mr. Porzingis from past the arc drills the three-pointer. And the Hawks lead by 13.
Oh, the value of having a 7-footer with that kind of range. Porzingis spacing the floor for them.
So it's the Pelicans now. Fears with it. Here's Queen. Guarded by Porzingis. Now Fears. Clock at 6. Here he goes. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And that one falls for Fears. And he makes both free throws. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Now, Alexander Walker. Newell. And again, it's Atlanta.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Pelicans trail by 13. Here's Fears. Pass to Bay. Over in the corner, Williamson. Now, Alvarado. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Krejci. Bay pulls it in. Here's Fears. Defended by Alexander Walker. And it's Alvarado missing. The Hawks leading by 13. And Young kicks to Porzingis. It's Young on the wing. He's defended by Alvarado. 5 to shoot. Pass to Newell. Fires the three. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
That's just all Zion. Once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now, shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Yves Missi, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta.
Well, with his attacking style, Williamson spends a lot of time at the foul line.
The Hawks leading by 10. Young outside. Pass to Alexander Walker. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's Okongwu. Here's Krejci. Back to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Here's Fears. Defended by Alexander Walker. Pass to Queen. It's deflected. It's stolen by Alvarado. Shoots the three. Sinks the triple. Alvarado's got it back down to single digits for the Pelicans.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Alexander Walker. 4 on the clock. Releases. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
And it's Alvarado missing.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
And Yves Missi picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pass to Young, and stolen by Murray. Inside. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Hands it from downtown. Young's got 15 points here in the 2nd half.
Well, that's just a breakdown defensively right there. You can't let Trae Young get these looks from the corner.
Pass to Murray. Takes the three. Rebound, Atlanta. Okongwu's now got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Daniels against Poole. Kicks it out to Johnson. Now, here's Okongwu. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Okongwu's now got 22.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Here's Murray. Johnson with the block.
And his coach has to love that. That's great rim protection by Johnson.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Here's Murray following the bucket by the Hawks. They need this. Takes it inside, and it's Murray with the jam.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
So it's the Hawks now. The Pelicans make their last shot. Daniels kicks to Johnson. Down low. The shot by Okongwu, no good. Pelicans trail by 14. Murray outside. Just 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. It's good from long range. Murray's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's his second three-pointer tonight.
Rizachet with it. Johnson with a screen on Williamson. Here's Rizachet. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. To the paint. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the Hawks. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Young from downtown. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Young's got 18 points now here in the second half.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Here's Murray. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Murray showing you a lot of composure inside. He did not let that contest alter his shot.
Atlanta leading by 10. Daniels passes to Okongwu. Now Young for 3. That one, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Misi. Here's Poole. Jacks up a 3. Does not go.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
It's been a modest night scoring so far. Maybe that shot will encourage him to get some more looks.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Willie Green coaching his team during that last break. And it wasn't a very happy huddle. Coach told the team, quote, "We need to be better with the ball. We're committing too many turnovers. It's hurting us." Guys, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Pelicans trail by 13. Murray outside. Trying again, and the crafty layup. Good.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
Doesn't get that one. New Orleans now, time running out. Poole. And the layup is off. They get a hand on it. With the shot. It misses.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over it.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for New Orleans. Now Poole puts one up from 19. Johnson rips down the board. Nice execution down low.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Murray, the long shot, no good. The Hawks leading by 15.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Hawks.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Trae Young.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Now, here's Johnson. Young outside. Shot clock at 6. Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Here's Johnson. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by Rizashe. And the Hawks lead by 21. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for New Orleans. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To halt the run, Trae Young grabs the miss. So it's the Hawks now. Pass to Okongwu. Young against Murray. Young outside. Out to the wing. And Yves Missi picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Both free throws good from Okongwu. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Let's now hear from Allie LaForce, who is courtside with our player of the game.
Trae, this is a young team. Talk about the chemistry and the connection and how you play together.
I mean, if you're around us outside of the locker room, you can tell why we support each other so well and the energy we have for each other on the court. I mean, you can tell the reason why we do that. And, I love this group.
The connection is there on and off the court. Guys?
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. And that'll do it, folks. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Trae Young.